What is going on, guys? I am Samuel and welcome back to Louisiana. Today, we're going to be measuring how precise my backflips are. So actually last week, I was measuring how high I could jump my bike. And that kind of gave me the idea of other stuff I can measure. And I was like, ooh, I need to see how tiny of a space I can do a backflip in. So normally when you do a backflip, really throw your arms back to make sure you rotate really fast. And what that does is it makes your body kind of travel backwards. But today, I'm going to be attempting to see how tiny of a space I can jump off and land in. So we're going to try to jump straight up, backflip, and then land basically in the same spot. So I've got some duct tape, I've got a tape measure. We're gonna mark out some little squares and see how tiny of a square I can jump and still do a backflip and land in with a little marker on the ground. So with that being said, let's get started and go ahead and do the first one. This is something I've never measured before, so I really don't know what to expect or where to start out at. We're gonna go ahead and start off with how about a 4-foot little square of tape on the ground. Let's mark that off, see if we can do a backflip in it. Our first square is on the ground. This is 4 feet little square, and I'm gonna see if I can do a backflip in this. I think this is gonna be pretty easy, but when I actually stand in this, there's not a whole lot of room left to do a backflip. So we're gonna jump, do a backflip, and land in this square. So I think I'm gonna start on one edge, and then I'll have this much room left to do a flip and land. So if I can successfully do this, we're gonna keep working our way down. I don't think I'll be able to land on the exact point my feet take off from, but I am willing to see how small we can go. So let's give this one a shot. Okay, here is our 4-foot backflip. Oh, wow, I'm barely in this. It's gonna be bad if this is my smallest square. We're gonna give it another shot. I'm going to the side more than I thought I did. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, still in. We're still in, we're still in. I need to go smaller though. I'm like landing way back here. Let's get a close up of that. All right, here's my 4-foot backflip. I'm worse at this than I thought I would be. Oh, I need to not fly out after I land. Let's give it another shot. There we go. But look how far in the corner I am. Let's just go to 3 feet and see if I can make that one, and then maybe we'll work down. I'm worse at this than I thought. Good news is I haven't got to cut totally new strips to go down to 3 feet, so we're just gonna whack these down a little bit and then make our square even tinier and see if that backflip works. It's starting to get super hot right now and super bright outside. I'm pouring sweat just putting tape on the ground, and I was making my last trim on this piece, and like Gorilla Tape does, it folded up on itself, so I had to get a new one. But we're now down to a 3-foot by 3-foot square. I'm gonna attempt to do my backflip inside of this. It looks a lot smaller than the 4-foot square. Even though it only went down 1 foot, there's not much space left to do a backflip there. So I'm gonna have to be pretty precise and really just jump straight up, do my flip, and land. It's kind of weird when you do backflips like that. It almost feels like you're throwing yourself forwards, even though you're just going straight up. So I'm gonna give this one a try. I don't even know if I can do it because I was barely making it in the 4-foot square. Enough talking about it, let's do the flip and see. Okay, this is starting to feel properly tiny. Here's our first backflip attempt. Oh! I made it first try. I don't know why I'm going so far left. I didn't know I went left on my backflip, but apparently I do. But wow, we made it first try. It's not gonna go smaller. Should we go 2.5 feet? I think so. I don't know, 2 feet might be a bit ambitious. Let's go to 2.5. I have some incredible news right now. A cloud just went over the sun, so we have a couple seconds without it just beaming straight down. I'm gonna try to get this cut down to 2.5 feet real quick. I have to grab my knife, I lost it. Now we're set. We've made it down to our 2.5-foot square. This time I was able to cut all of the duct tape without having any of it coil up on itself. The sun is back out in full force. I'm really sweating doing this, even though I've only done a couple backflips. So I'm gonna try to do a backflip in this. It surprised me how far to the side I'm going. I didn't know that I went that far to the side when I did a flip. So maybe I can keep myself in this little tiny square. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go much smaller than this because even the 4-foot was a bit of a challenge, but I'm gonna give this a couple tries and see if I can make it. 2.5-foot backflip. Can I stay in the square? Let's find out right now. Oh! I made it, but I stepped out. We just gotta do this again and stay in. Here we go. That was fully out. That was horrible. Horrible performance. No, don't think I can do this one. My first attempt was the best, so I gotta call it at 2.5 feet. I'm so far out, I'm like miles away. I think I'm also getting a little tired from the heat, and I'm having to put more effort into my flip, and that's making me go more back. So we're gonna call it here, 2.5 feet. If you can beat this, please let me know, because I know a lot of y'all can. So I might be back another day when I'm a little bit better and more precise. See if I can get smaller, but for right now, 2.5 feet, that's not a bad target. Backflips aren't the only thing we're doing today. My mom's got this little tiny rebounder, like mini trampoline, and I've always wondered if there's any way I could ride my bike on it. And I mean, obviously I can't fit a bike on there, but what I've had an idea to do is, if you know what a caveman is, you hold your bike and you jump off onto it. I think I might be able to do a caveman on and off of this little mini tramp. So I think I have the perfect spot. We're gonna put the mini tramp on top of my little jump box there, and maybe we'll get some tricks onto it just in caveman off. It should be kind of funny. I've never tried riding this before. We're just gonna see what happens. It could be the stupidest thing I've ever done. Mini tramp versus ramp let's get it started. This is gonna be one of the weirder things I've tried to do on my bike. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I'm gonna try to do a trick up onto this deck and then jump with my feet on this mini tramp back into that ramp, catch the bike. I don't know how much more rebound I'm gonna get. It might be hard to balance. Let me test that out. So obviously this is just like any other trampoline. When you stand on it, you're just kind of wobbling around. So I've got to jump from here into that ramp with the bike. This is not gonna be the worst thing. I mean, I'm not doing it on the 8-foot ramp. Let's just give it our first go and see what happens. This trampoline does have a little handhold you can grab that goes into these posts, and I can't take these posts off, so we need to make sure we don't stab ourselves on this, but it should be easy. We're just gonna hold the bike and then jump from here right into the ramp. Okay, here's my first go at this. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my goodness, this is scary. All right, I just gotta make myself do it. 3, 2, 1, get it. Oh! Ah! That was actually so much scarier than I thought it would be, because there's a pretty good little gap between the trampoline and the ramp, but it also pops you out farther, so you don't know how far you're gonna go. This is gonna be crazy. I think there's potential here. Here's the new line. Bar spin up to the trampoline into the ramp. Let's see if I can get it smooth in one go. Oh my, 3, 2, 1, hop. Oh, oh, ow! I got bounced out so far that I couldn't get my left foot on the pedal. Take 2. Oh, that was smooth. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oh. It's so funny to get the extra little hops and get sprung further out. That is, we're gonna call that a success right there. I wonder if I can use this to get extra spring and jump into the big ramp from the ground. Let's find out. Before we take this to the big ramp, my idea is to have the trampoline kind of here and then rebound with it up caveman into the ramp like this. So we're gonna practice on the little ramp. I'm gonna pull this trampoline on the ground, put it right here. This is gonna be a little awkward because I gotta jump to the side. Maybe I can pull this. Let's move it. We're doing some fun trampoline experiments today. Perhaps that'll work. I don't know. This is gonna be awkward. Our tramp is in place next to the ramp. It's time to get the bike. The only thing I'm concerned about here is I need to make sure I have enough room to kind of be holding the bike right here and then get it under me by the time I get on the ramp. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work. I maybe should do it on the other side to my left side because I hold the bike on my right. Maybe I can squeeze it in here. I just have no clue. I've never tried trampoline ramping before. All right, can we do a caveman off of this into there? I think it's gonna work. I've got enough room to swing the bike. I just have to get the bike pretty high up into that ramp. I think we're gonna give it a shot. I also don't want my bike to hit this little post right when I'm trying to get it in there. We don't want to hit the ramp there. Maybe we'll get it first try. Let's see. 3, 2. Oh, no. This is bad. I can't jump high enough out of it to get over this. So I'm gonna pull it up a little bit and kind of go more sideways. How about we go right here? Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh. I might have to call this one here. It just feels bad and it's getting hot. How do you caveman from a trampoline into a ramp? I don't know. I hate to say it. I'm getting frustrated with this. We're gonna admit defeat on this one. Can't get enough bounce to get over this to have enough hang time to really get on the bike. I don't know. Let's do it to flat. This ship's not quite big enough. I haven't got quite enough hang time to get from there into there. Sad to have to say it, but this is one of the times that my ideas don't work out. I thought the potential was here and we could kind of do some really exciting stuff with a trampoline and a ramp, but the potential just wasn't quite there. It was just not enough bounce from the trampoline. Maybe the trampoline wasn't big enough. Hey, at least we gave it a try. We got on the sun. We had some fun on the bike. So I had some fun trying this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your grandmother. And if you think you can do any better on trampoline and ramp, please let me know. Or if you have any other ideas, because I think the potential's here. I just couldn't make it happen right on these ramps. So that's gonna end it off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.